up against one of the best teams in the world and see what the young guns have in their feet.
Well, the Super Eagles on your left. The 5
to look forward to.
Thursday against Senegal, 1-1.
And I don't think it's particularly surprising. You win a competition.
Place match against Tunisia. We had one senior friendly.
Discover whether Everton and Neymar can coexist in this 11.
The ball rolls in Singapore. It's the 5-time world champions and the reigning. There's a promising approach for Gabriel Jesus into the area, onto his right. Jesus back across out wide. Renan Lodi, options in the center. It's Firmino. Neymar tried to lay it off, does fall for Firmino. Lovely turn by Firmino, fires it wide. Oh, Francis Usoho's goal.
Oh, that's brilliant work from
Against now Copa America champion.
Just needs a World Cup now to his name.
Is that all? He will be. Clipped Victor Osimhen, brought down by Osimhen, fires denied by Ederson. And Renan Lodi able to clear the danger, but an early warning. Dani Alves whipped in. Alves. Everton and Gabriel Jesus switching as Dani Alves sends it forward for Firmino. And into Everton. Dancing with Samu Chukwueze. Dispossessed. Awaziem is brought down. Africa Cup of Nations. Here's Gabriel Jesus with a sliver of an opening. Denied by Collins. Everton. Dispossessed by Awaziem. Coutinho steps in.
And so much for the Neymar Everton experiment. Then finishes it with panache.
Running into a bit of trouble here is Simon. Sent back by Artur.
With Silva and Dani Alves.
Here's Renan Lodi. Just overran it. Recovered by Simon with space to operate. Coutinho on his right. Oh, he's brought down on the Casemiro from distance. Alves. Clipped in. Flicked on. And here come Nigeria. The Super Eagles on the counter, looking for Victor Osimhen. Samu Chukwueze working here against Renan Lodi. Chukwueze into the middle. Marquinhos. That was an adventurous clearance by Marquinhos, who puts it out for a corner kick.
Well, obviously felt bad for Ed.
Across the middle for Alex Iwobi. It's Iwobi on his right. And Samu Chukwueze easily past Renan Lodi. Chukwueze back into the middle, looking for Simon. Now Collins in space to deliver the cross, a difficult cross.
Less threat to contend with.
Everton. Start with by William. Samu Chukwueze at full of steam. Chasing it down himself. Ederson sniffed out by Chukwueze. Renan Lodi. Early ball by Casemiro. The header's on target. But saved by Francis Uzoho.
Well, Gabriel Jesus was looking for any turnovers.
This is Coutinho's just offside. Ekong asking questions of his goalkeeper Uzoho, and Uzoho. Coutinho on his left from the D. Promising approach here. Firmino denied by Uzoho, who smothers it on the rebound.
Well, this all happens because Chidozie Awaziem goes down way. These fans really care. They're here for the... Done very well in the Portuguese league.
Here's Everton. Still Everton. Dani Alves. Catapulted into the area. Over the Simon. Simon here against Dani Alves. Squared in from the penalty spot. It's a chance. 2 goals in as many games for Joe Aribo. Scored in his debut against Ukraine, and he's done it again. In his second appearance, Joe Aribo breaks the deadlock for the Super Eagles. Nigeria 1, Brazil 0.
Joe Aribo has not seen much of the ball in this game. The match seemed to be bypassing him.
Everton slaloming his way through. It's intercepted by Ekong. Nice turn by Osimhen, but dispossessed by Artur. Indeed, he fires. Ederson collects.
Victor Osimhen, this game.
Artur dispossesses Iwobi, but they can't wrestle him to the ground. Losing his balance here. They're not going to give the foul. Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus squared in, and it's the captain Ekong to clear the danger. Corner kick given to Brazil.
Collins showed a little bit too much.
Yeah, edge of the 18 for Nigeria. Brazil do have time to think on the ball. It's
an unbelievable footballing director.
Switch by Artur, then he find the ingredients and now doing the same for Lille, and it's not a coincidence that Renan Lodi. Coutinho finding a bit of space in the area, squared back. Casemiro goes down by Moses Simon and a bit too aggressively.
And that's a silly foul from a player who's not used.
It is Coutinho who strikes it just wide of the target.
And from this angle, that did not miss by much.
Renan Lodi trying to get around Awaziem. It's well marked by, headed forward by Dani Alves. Firmino knocks it down for Gabriel Jesus. There was contact, but no foul in the view of Johnson Fu.
A lot of speed.
A quick switch now for Renan Lodi. Early ball in across the cheek. Coutinho. Aribo. Sprinting past Collins into the area, looking for his options. Collins area, strong header off the woodwork, still loose, and Casemiro draws them level.
Well, that initial header from Marquinhos, I believe, smacks off the woodwork and bounces right into the feet of Casemiro. We said in the first half, he's a defensive midfielder, but no stranger to goals.
Yeah, in the Spanish Segunda, but on loan. Cyprus, ball flung in, edge of the 6, looking for Thiago.
Had a lot to do with the speed of Chukwueze on that right-hand side.
Offside flag is up here against Gabriel Jesus. What do you make of this version? Coutinho. Now Renan Lodi. Squared back across the green. Coutinho left. Chukwueze. Osimhen makes the run. We're looking to find a nicely timed jump by
on this right-hand side. Perfect cross as well.
To find underrated. He snubbed Barcelona to join Paris Saint-Germain.
That's a good point.
Here's Awaziem. Casemiro. Hit forward, but not enough on it. Ndidi. And to find Renan Lodi. Early cross into the middle. Chance for a second. Coutinho swings and misses, and Ndidi clears the danger. That should have been.
Then the Leicester defensive midfielder.
I mean, again, this time the call.
That substitution.
Here is Coutinho. Early cross, back post. And it's down, denied by Uzoho. That's a terrific save. Reflexes from Francis Uzoho to deny Marquinhos. Right in front of him. Thiago Silva. Richarlison from the edge of the area. Here against Ekong across the green, back post, and Firmino not able to get there.
That's a red carder.
Meanwhile, here's Dani Alves. And Collins, the ball comes in, and there's off the woodwork again. This time Casemiro denied. The deflection shot from Richarlison and out wide, but the goalkeeper is down. Uzoho is going to need some attention here. Well, Richarlison had the first chance, denied by the woodwork. Rather, Casemiro did. Richarlison the second.
You know, one of the things about Gabigol is he gets ready.
Swung in. This is Samu Chukwueze. Sprung forward, looking for Osimhen, and someone's left a shoe. It's Marquinhos, who's had a wardrobe malfunction.
For Lille for a long time.
Artur. Intercepted by a. It's a good ball for Richarlison, but he was caught offside.
And Kanu said in the build-up to this game that this.
Here's Awaziem. Holy cross near post. Thiago's
pretty conservative in his positioning.
Richarlison trying to keep this alive for Renan Lodi. Ekong clears it any way he could.
It has a lot to do with the fact that Renan Lodi just keeps pushing up that. Oh, wonderful stuff.
The Manchester City man. Squared back, Richarlison. Awaziem getting just enough of a touch.
Well, there we go. We were singing his praises, and he comes up. Awaziem.
Swung in.
His substitute, Paul Onuachu, is a big target.
Has created some good opportunities in the second half. Richarlison swings it in. Getting a touch on it is Gabriel.
It's a good ball, but Gabigol is backpedaling just to reach this one. Can't get power or accuracy on his.
Coutinho. Given a bit of space to operate. Coutinho going for Gabriel. Barbosa trying to get it back to him. There was contact, but no foul in the view of the referee.
Backing third.
Was this Simon? Simon against Alves. Here is Moses Simon, in-swinger toward the penalty spot. Ajayi was rising to meet it. Only as far as Awazian. Samuel Chukwueze pushed from behind by Renato. Marquinhos continues his run. It's a crowded 18. Marquinhos near post, Gabriel. Troubled by Ajayi. This will be a corner for Brazil.
And this is Brazilian supporters.
Marquinhos knocks it down. Fabinho needs Chukwueze. They were short on ideas on the counter, Nigeria.
And it's with the Canarinha. He was playing as a right back. Ole
goes through the legs of Hanks running low here for Samuel Chukwueze on his left. Disguises his effort.